Hello again, Conflict fans. Buck Gunderson here, along with the infamous one,
Jay Moore, baby.
Now, Jay, we just saw a brawl, a New Year's brawl, the first event here that I've been to in Ontario, the first event for Conflict for 2014. And what did we see, Jay?
In the new venue, in the new battle zone. And
The new battle zone
here.
and it
Unbelievable.
all started off with some personal issues here.
Well, there's big problems here at Conflict. There's big problems with Custom Made. There's big problems with Jeffrey Marsh. There's big problems with RJ City. There's big problems with Team Neckbreaker.
We officially saw Jeffrey Marsh align himself with the Custom Made Man to go up against Team Neckbreaker, and we saw a new member of Team Neckbreaker added to the team of already the existing Sebastian Suave, RJ City, Psycho Mike,
And now Big Ben.
Big Ben, and he is big.
He's a
let
monster.
me tell you. And he does more than just tell the time. We'll tell you more about that later. But then we saw our opening matchup, which consisted of the aforementioned Team Neckbreaker member going solo, however. He had no second at ringside. It was Mike Rollins taking on Preston Miles.
Well, Preston Miles impressed me, which I couldn't believe. I've never seen the guy before, and to go up against somebody like Mike Rollins and to pull out the kind of match that he did. Preston Miles, you were right, Buck, what you stated earlier. He's got a name.
He learned from his trainer at Squared Circle Training, the great Rob Fuego, and he flew high. And in that match with the solo Mike Rollins, he was begging for RJ to come out at one point, and it cost him. Without RJ, Preston Miles scored the huge win, the massive upset, Jay.
Unbelievable.
And in our second matchup of the evening, we saw the man who took out the man who beat the man, the notorious one.
He beat the man, all right.
The man who beat the man, so he became the man, Reese Greenaway.
Reese Greenway, and I can't believe that I'm saying Reese Greenway has taken out Notorious TID. He also took
beat him,
out
1, 2, 3.
Tommy Horowitz tonight.
Tommy Horowitz, a new attitude. I think I've seen this man before, but Tommy Horowitz, he was here for the people, he was here for the fans, and he fought for them because with his mind on that potentially injured shoulder, Reese caught him with that massive, massive spear, and that gore.
The bottom line here is, Bug, no matter what you think of Reese Greenway, no matter what the people think of Reese Greenway, he's on an undefeated streak here at Conflict.
Absolutely.
And that's unbelievable. That's important here. Keep your eye on Reese Greenway here at Conflict.
But keep your eye on Tommy Horowitz. And I know where you had your eyes on in the next matchup, because it was a ladies division matchup. Jules Malone versus Jasmine. We've seen this one before, and it just keeps getting more personal every time, doesn't it, Jay?
Well, Jasmine has a problem with Jules Malone. Jules Malone thinks she's the queen around here. And quite frankly, I agree. Jules Malone is the perfect queen for Conflict. But Jasmine coming in, wanting to be a wrestler, training at Squared Circle, like you say, but coming up to Jules Malone like she's some sort of big shot is, to me, a mistake.
They've had a history in Conflict, and even before the match began in here, there was a conflict in the back. But in the end, Jules Malone, the experience,
yep,
that new attitude we're seeing from you, that I know you love so much.
The new attitude.
She picked up the win on that one.
Jules Malone, baby.
And after that, we had the tag team encounter. We had, again, a new attitude. Rip Impact. I've never seen him act like this anywhere else, but he's aligned himself now with Carter Mason.
No, and I think it's a great tag team. Mason and Impact, I think, are what I thought would be the faces around here, what I thought would be
the fan favorites.
Well, not the fan favorites, but that run the tag team division around here. These are the two guys.
Yeah.
But was I surprised when the Luchadors came out?
Absolutely. Those Luchadors, let me tell you, high flying with an exclamation mark and capitalize the H, capitalize the F. My Lord Almighty, the people were on their feet, and I was on the edge of my seat.
I was on the edge of my seat, and it took Mason by surprise. It took Impact by surprise. Carter and Impact. Corey Mason, call him what you want. I mean, I'm blown away. The Luchadors just blew my mind.
The Luchadors, they flew high, and they ascended the tag team ladder with one rung above the team of Rip and Carter. And Rip and Carter, they've been on a bit of a bad streak here. And
well, listen, the tag team division's getting hot and heavy here at Conflict.
Absolutely. And moving on, we next had the Custom Made Man take on Sebastian Suave in a singles contest.
Well, that was out of hand. And what I think might have been the first time they met. And I mean,
a first-time matchup, absolutely. I think.
Custom is a little bit lost his mind. He's gone crazy, aligning himself with Jeffrey Marsh. Suave, as far as I'm concerned, the more professional, the more wrestler's wrestler here. He's a part of Team Neckbreaker. What's it going to take to calm this guy down? I'm talking about Custom Made.
Absolutely. Custom Made, man.
Is he in the right frame of mind to even face a guy like Suave?
Of course, that's Team Neckbreaker's agenda. But Custom, in his corner, as much as Suave in his corner had Big Ben, Jeffrey Marsh.
Well, he's the equalizer.
He equalized it. But in the end, the experience that Team Neckbreaker has with each other, it proved that
They're unstoppable.
Suave took the victory in that one. But the conflict, the war, is just beginning on that one, as we would see later. Up next, you want to talk about Queens of Wrestling, we had Jennifer Blake.
Well, that's right, Jennifer Blake coming back in from AAA, flying back in from Mexico, and teaming up with
What an international flavor to this matchup. She teamed up with the Italiano himself.
Primo Scordino.
Primo Scordino, as well, and who did they face? They faced the international superstar Hornet.
And Leah Von Dutch.
Leah Von Dutch. All over the world, experience Japan, Mexico, all over the place. Leah Von Dutch recently came back from Great Britain, I believe.
Well, you know, Conflict getting known for its international superstars around here and its intergender wrestling.
Absolutely.
And that could have been one of the best matches I've seen here as far as intergender goes here at Conflict.
But in the end, the Queen, coming from AAA, scored the victory.
Going back home, a happy woman. Going back to Mexico, a happy woman.
Going back to Niagara Falls first, maybe, though. Up next, we had, here it is, the main event. What it's all been building to here in Conflict. Just insane. Challenged for the title here in Conflict against, you tell us about him.
RJ City. Let me say it right. RJ City!
I don't know if you'd approve. I don't even.
Come on.
But anyhow, Team Neckbreaker in full force in this match. Big Ben at ringside. This was an insane matchup that saw the referee get taken out twice.
Yeah, the referee taken out. RJ City screwed all night long. Jeffrey Marsh running out to the ringside area. I don't know what he wants.
That man, the owner of this company, after he was attacked earlier on, he limped his way to ringside, and he was there for the custom-made man. And we're going to see it again, because despite RJ retaining his title, the war is far from over, Conflict fans.
And he's setting up for March 8th. He's got Cody
8th.
Diener coming in.
Mr. DDT himself will be challenging for the title. What a contender. What a match will be. You don't want to miss it. Get your tickets. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Do what you got to do. Get on Twitter. Be there and be aware, because Conflict is coming back in the new battle zone.
All right.
I'm excited.
For Conflict Wrestling, I'm Infamous J. Moore.
I'm Buck Gunderson. Take care.